Hi, this is Naomi with Sword and Steel, and today I'm looking at 4 Battlefield in the Box terrain pieces that they're from an earlier range, but they have been repainted to look like Sandstone, and they were given to me by Gale Force 9 to show to you. Okay, so we have the Grand Vestibule in Sandstone, the Broken Facade in Sandstone, the Gallery of Valour in Sandstone, and the Crumbling Remnants in Sandstone. So, let's go you first. As you can see, same as they do all of the other Battlefield in the Box terrain, they make it so it's nice and safely packaged. Despite that, it looks like I've got a broken piece. They'll be so sad to see that. Alright, well, it's resin. So, I guess I'll just super glue that back on. Alright, so I'll glue this back on later. The Broken Facade. Alright, itty bitty piece. Wow. And a large piece. So as I said, these are repaintings of other casts to have Sandstone, which I really like the look of. It came out really nicely, I think. I'm not certain why they'd leave this the original color and not change that too, but I'm gonna assume there's a good reason for that. Maybe you don't use sandstone in floor construction. I don't actually know. Still, I really like the look of it. It does match the board fine. It's not the same color, but it matches it so like it's believable that it'd be in the scene of this desert board, which is also by Gale Force 9. The Gallery of Valour. It is a really nice color. It's a really nice sandstone color. Look at all those details. And even though it's fully painted, there's enough details that if you wanted to paint it a different color, you'd be able to. All of them balance with each other really nicely. Now, Mr. Big Guy. Ooh. That is a nice piece. It looked great in the grey, but I also very much like it in the sandstone. The grey is nice for grassy fields, but this sandstone is definitely something I can put on this desert terrain and be happy with. And again, I'm not so sure about this, but the more I look at it, the more I'm coming to be alright with it. And of course, these guys go together fine to make a combination of runes so that you've got, even if you had the same pieces, if you had a bunch of them, you'd be able to really change up your look since it's a building. What odds if it is built the same way, but the runes really have got to be different. So I like the fact that each of the pieces can go with any of the other pieces to make a unique rune on your battlefield. Our big one is it's about 9.5 inches tall. And, well, it says on each of the boxes, I suppose, but about 10 inches at its widest. These little ones are about 5 inches tall. one here is about 8 inches tall and 7 inches. I think they're great for line of sight blockers and just really nice scenic terrain. Maybe you add a little bit of sand around and rubble. Use an autograph crawler to make a perfect circle with your pieces. So what do I think about these guys? I'm very happy with them. I'm going to be putting them out onto the battlefield, not doing anything to them, maybe laying out some sand when I find the right color for the mat around them here and there to put them into the mat a bit more, but I do like the color. It doesn't seem to come through that well on the camera, but its coloring is, if you are at all familiar with the color Xandri Dust from Games Workshop, that's what the darker color is, and then the dry brushing over top that Xandri Dust is a little bit, is pretty close to Flayed One Flesh. A little bit more yellow than Flayed One Flesh. So it does work on this mat, even though it doesn't quite show it on the camera. It works well on this mat. I'm happy with that. I guess they wouldn't have sandstone floors, and maybe the texture is not right for it to be sandstone, and that's why I decided to stick it with a different color. I'm not so certain about the color choice that they use for the inside of the floor. But I would lay it out on the battlefield just as is. Anyway, I'm satisfied enough with it to lay it out on the battlefield. It is great line of sight blockers. They're sturdy terrain. The paint is not going to be coming off easily. You're able to use it again and again without any worry. You wouldn't want to drop it. Thankfully though, my piece came back together really nicely. Thanks for watching. What do you think of the pieces? How do you like them? I do, oh, it's right there actually. I've got these pieces which are really nice on grassy fields, but I'm very happy to have sandstone pieces for my desert field. And yeah, that's what I think. What do you think? Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Oh yes, one more thing. It is Chuck's birthday today. Hello, Chuck. Thank you for supporting us as you have been these past few months. I hope you have a great birthday. Bye!